Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I'm Miss Yugana from Accounting Department. Here, I'm gonna show you about my thesis presentation. But first of all, I would like to thank you for my thesis advisor, Bapak Dr. Fauzan Misra, SE MSc AKCA, which has given me the opportunity to present my thesis on this seminar. So, the title is The Effect of Tax Modernization Toward Tax Compliance. For your information, I moved my thesis to literature review because you know that in this condition, in this situation, I cannot do my research experimental who needs a lot of people. So, in these topics, there are 4 chapters. First about introduction, the second about theories and empirical evidence, the third one about ICT implementation, and the last about conclusion. So, before I explain to you about all of these topics, all of this chapter, I tell you about a little bit literature review. I think all of you know about the literature review, right? But here, from Newman 2011 in chapter 5, they stated that literature review is that our research topics, communities, and research areas have been encroached upon before, and we can learn from what these people have done. So we are not people the first to examine the topic, the community, and the region. So in my mind, literature review will explore studies that have been done by people on a particular topic or issue. So in this chapter, this is the chapter 1, why I choose these topics. Because in this background, first, we can see that the presence of technology in the form of electronic media is an alternative for humans today to find information faster, right? So the government in Indonesia, or almost in the world, the government in the world began to develop online system and rely on internet facilities as innovation to improve taxpayer compliance in fulfilling tax obligation and to modernize tax administration. So the technology progress encouraged the DGT to utilize technology by carrying out tax reforms that produce a tax. And you know that prior to the tax reform, all taxation using manually system, because using manual system, so this is not economical because it requires a lot of paper usage. To overcome the problem of manual taxation system, the DGT makes some effort by carrying out the modern tax administration reform with online system. The use information technology in system modernization is expected to increase compliance and trust in tax administration. So in this literature, we'll begin with explanation about e-tax, e-filing, e-billing, tax compliance, and the implementation of the tax modernization system for taxpayer compliance and conclusion. So this is about the chapter 1. So is there the problem, objective, and benefit in this literature? Of course, the problem is whether tax modernization affect taxpayer compliance. Why and what is the purpose? The purpose in this literature is to compiling literature about the effect of tax modernization toward tax compliance. This is the compilation, right, or collection. And the benefit, there are 3 benefits for us now. For us. First, about for academics, for DGT, and for future research. For academics, we can to increase taxpayer understanding of e-tax, e-filing, and e-billing, and enrich their insight in the field of taxation, especially in compliance with taxpayer in their obligation to pay taxes using online tax payment. From DGT should be able to increase counseling on new taxation system. And for future research, this is a source of reference and information for a lot of subsequent studies concerning discussion modernization of tax. Yep. So the next about the chapter 2. The chapter 2 about theories and empirical evidence. There are about tax modernization, tax administration, e-tax, e-billing theories related to ICT adoption and tax compliance. First about the tax modernization. Yep. Many explanation about the tax modernization, but if you heard about the modern is almost you know that the meaning of modern. Yeah, we do not using by manual system, right? So according to Indonesian Language Dictionary, stated that modernization is a process of shifting attitudes and mentality as citizens to live according to the demands of the present. From Ernanda and Jurniati et al. Stated that modernization of tax administration system is a system development program in taxation, especially in the field of administration, carried out by relevant agencies to maximize tax revenue in the country. Yeah, same like Ernanda, Jurniati also claimed that modernization of tax administration reform is a process of renewal in the field of administration of taxation system that does resident comprehensive, covering aspect and information technology. Arifin have a research about the modernization of tax administration. They stated that modernization of tax administration, the factor that can affect taxpayer compliance, Fasmi and Misra, represent their research. Tax modernization has a significant effect on the level of compliance of taxable employers, so that this modernization must always be improved in its application and must always be improved continuously. Yeah, Hardana show the purpose of information technology in taxation system is to save time, easy, accurate, and hope to get improved service to taxpayer and improve taxpayer compliance levels in reporting payment and reporting taxes. And the next about tax administration. The tax administration, there are some meaning about the tax administration. There are some explanation about tax administration, first from citers, but I think this the same explanation. Yeah, tax administration is effort to increase the effective implementation of tax policy, and from Fasmi and Misra, the concept of tax administration is in principle a change in the tax administration system that can change the mindset and behavior of officials and organization value, so that it can make the DGT into a professional institution with a good image in society. And from Wulandara and Adnan, the government continues to encourage the DGT to carry out tax reform to increase tax revenue, namely by improving tax regulation or policy and tax administration system, which will hopefully be tax optimal and continue to make the best contribution to taxpayers. And the next about e-tax. E-tax. Too much explanation about e-tax. First from Putri. Putri stated that e-tax is tax service facilities, yeah, and not required for all types of local taxes, but only for restaurant taxes, hotel taxes, entertainment taxes, and parking taxes. And klikpajak.id page clarify that e-tax e-tax system aimed at taxpayers who have business with a digital system, including the entertainment sector, hotels, restaurants, and parking. Encourage taxpayers to support the sustainability of the state government through tax discipline. And the presence of e-tax is also expected to minimize fraud related to tax payment matters so that the payments can be made with an easy reporting and payment mechanism. Many research about e-tax in the world, but different from Indonesia. The DGT of Tax Implementation Service Online, or we call e-tax. Yeah, we use e-tax is expected to be able to facilitate taxpayers both to complete work and fulfill their tax obligation in implementing a self-assessment system. You know that in a self-assessment system is a form of the Indonesian government's efforts to improve the quality of individual classified as Indonesian citizens. Yeah, this gives full confidence to taxpayer to register at the tax service office, or in Bahasa KPP. In Uganda, much as the new e-tax system payment has become easy and simple, it is still only used by the large companies, and small companies not connected electronic are still finding it difficult to pay taxes. Yeah, same like Indonesia. In Ondo State, Nigeria, electronic taxation had contributed to tax revenue and reduced tax malpractice. Yeah, it was to investigate if e-taxation deployed in the Ondo State Board of Internal Revenue could influence tax revenue, tax compliance, as well as deter tax evasion. And you know that electronic tax system first started in USA. So the next about e-filing. According to the SE 47 PG 2008 Directorate General of Tax Regulation Article Number 1, e-filing is a method of delivering online a real-time notification in Bahasa is SPT through the application service provider. Same meaning with Octaviani and Soliha, e-filing is electronic way of submitting a notification letter, or SPT. So, in the research from Ibrahim about e-fillers versus manual fillers. First, e-filing needed extra time for getting advice compared with manual filling. Yep. And the second, e-filing needed more time from fee hubs compared with manual filling. And the third, e-filing could not help reduce the prime time spent activities such as time for record keeping and supplying information to tax professional. And the fourth, only time to lodge on e-file was the best time saving. Yeah, easy saving time method provided by the e-billing system. And the last, there could be a gap of complexity within the lowest educational attainment group. Next, about e-billing. There are three explanations from researchers about e-billing. So e-billing is a system of paying taxes through electronic media, through internet banking, bank tellers, by utilizing billing codes as transaction codes. Yeah, billing code is an identification code that consists of 15 numeric digits and is issued by the billing system for a type of payment or a deposit to be made by taxpayers. According to website of DGT, there are three advantages if you use the e-billing system. First, integrated. with the bank's perception and application of calculating income tax, VAT, e-filing in one application. This is integrated. So there is no need to enter the same data repeatedly, which is troublesome and time-consuming, and tax payment are more efficient and easier. The second about accurate. Accurate from online tax e-billing can minimize the mistake of recording transactions that are usually done manually. From manual, we cannot minimize the mistake. So in this inaccurate, we can minimize the mistakes. And the next about real-time transaction. Yeah. After making an online payment with TaxPay, the transaction data is immediately recorded on the website of DGT and the State Treasury. Proof of state payment along with the state revenue transaction number that is received legally from the state because online taxation works with bank perception. So the next about theories related to ICT adoption. There are two theories. First about TAM, and the last about TOE framework. Why I choose only two theories because this is the familiar for us. So TAM is one of the theories about the use of information technology system that are considered very influential. And the technology acceptance model theory claimed that taxpayers believe that the e-billing system is easy to operate in the tax payment process, and taxpayers also believe that the e-billing system, when operated, can improve its performance in aspect reporting. And the technology organizational environment framework. This represents one segment of this process. How the firm context influence the adoption and implementation of innovation. In Indonesia, the government began to develop online system and rely on internet facilities as innovation to improve taxpayer compliance in fulfilling tax obligation and to modernize tax administration system. And the last chapter 2 about tax compliance. Many explanation about taxpayer compliance, but the compliance from around Sanquat by Tin is a complex concept that must be studied in depth so that its use, implication, and both theoretical and practical approach can be understood. Yeah, this is the expected that individuals who display higher levels of conscientiousness will show increase the tax compliance. From Young et al. So what is the taxpayer compliance? From Young et al. Taxpayer compliance is a critical part of any tax system, as without it, the integrity of the tax system can be undermined with additional resources expended by revenue authorities and insufficient tax revenue rise. From Soliha et al. 2018, one of the efforts to increasing taxpayer compliance, the government conducted a policy that aims to improve the tax administration system, to facilitate taxpayers, and to improve the tax compliance by developing an administration system-based IT. Misra 2019 suggests that there are two types of compliance. First, formal compliance is a condition where taxpayers formally fulfill tax obligation following the provisions in tax law. And the second the material compliance is condition where taxpayers substantively fulfill all material provisions of taxation, that is according to contents and spirit of taxation law. So the next chapter about ICT implementation. First, about the effect of tax modernization toward tax compliance. There are many research. First, the research from Tambun and Kopong stated that e-filing has a significant effect on taxpayer compliance. Same like Tambun and Kompong. The results of Soliha et al. 2018 define that the result of this test are e-filing implementation has a significant effect on the tax compliance. Same like Soliha, Tambun and Kompong. Octaviani et al. show that the implementation of e-filing system has a positive and significant effect on tax compliance. Putri also same like them. The e-filing has a positive and significant effect on taxpayer compliance. But contrast with the result of Citorus, they show e-filing has no effect on taxpayer compliance. Modernization of tax administration with e-filing didn't have an effect on taxpayers' compliance. So the difference result, right? Here so why I choose these topics? Yeah, because many different results, about tax modernization toward tax compliance. Yeah, many different results from this topic. So I want to compiling the literature review. And from result, Octaviani et al. From e-billing system have no significant effect. Yeah, e-billing system have no significant effects on taxpayer compliance. Same like Octaviani, Putri show that e-billing does not affect taxpayer compliance. Yeah, because what? Because taxpayers still find it difficult to use e-billing. Yeah, not yet well understood by taxpayers. And e-filing, and also e-tax doesn't affect taxpayer compliance because the use of information technology and the internet is still low. So many taxpayers are still late in submitting tax returns and paying tax payable. Same like in Uganda, right? And the next about future research direction. This literature review is recommended to evaluate tax modernization research initiatives that give priority to research that improves tax response and compliance. So for researchers who want to carry out similar research, a research review of other factors should be carried out because the use of tax modernization is influential and there is no significant effect on taxpayer compliance, such as in the research Octaviani et al. 2019 showed that variable of the implementation of e-billing system have no significant effect on the taxpayer compliance. Same like Octaviani, Putri also claim the e-billing doesn't affect taxpayer compliance. This is because taxpayers still find it difficult to use e-billing, but e-filing has a positive and significant effect on taxpayer compliance because trust in the high quality of online information positive influence taxpayer compliance in paying taxes, and also e-tax doesn't affect taxpayer compliance. According to research Rahdianti et al. 2016, e-tax is known to have a positive but not significant effect on compliance from taxpayers. So for further research, we'll be able to find out what variable other than e-tax, e-filing, e-billing can influence to increase the level of tax compliance, and what factor can affect taxpayer compliance other than tax modernization. And the last about conclusion. The conclusion is that the tax modernization has a positive but not significant effect on the compliance of taxpayer because the taxpayers use or not use online tax payment system, the taxpayers still do not comply. Yeah. This can occur because government regulation governing the use of online taxes do not further regulated sanctions if taxpayers do not use e-tax in their place of business. Yeah, so there are inefficiency in the use of e-tax. Yeah, e-tax or tax modernization system, because one of the purpose of using online tax is to facilitate taxpayers in fulfilling their tax obligation, one of which is paying tax payable. So, thank you for your attention. Sorry for my mistake. If you still confused about my presentation, you can ask me on my seminar. See you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.